So back even before Dreamers started, I really wanted to write a song which touched on mental illness because it's something that affects a lot of people in the world today, and being involved in youth ministry is something that comes up a lot, and so really just wanted to write a song which spoke on that but spoke life on it and faith in those situations.
This song is one that's really personal to me because mental illness is something that I've struggled with for a really long time in my life. I had a pretty traumatic childhood as a kid, and I remember when I was younger just thinking, all the people that were meant to look out for me have broken my trust. And I think that from that thought, that's just how I saw God, and I really struggled to trust Him and struggled to believe that He had a good plan for my life. I'd accepted being mentally ill as my normal, and because of that, talking about healing and miracles and believing that God had good plans for me was a wrestle, and it's still an ongoing wrestle that I struggle with. I remember at my darkest point, I just felt genuinely hopeless, and I don't know how to explain how that feels, but I just thought, yeah, God has a plan for me, but His plan is for me to be let down over and over again, and that's just the life that He has for me, and I didn't really believe that there was any good that was going to be there for me on this side of life. And depression and anxiety is such a liar, and I think in my confusion, I just thought that was the truth for my life, and I couldn't see any other way out, and I didn't really want anything to do with that life. But I remember reading Psalm 27, and it's written by King David, and he's someone who's seen rejection and abandonment, and he, struggled with depression and anxiety as well. But in verse 13 of that chapter, it says, "Yet I am confident that I will see the goodness of God while I am in the land of the living." Our life feels like an eternity, right? Like on earth, but actually in the face of actual eternity, this is just a speck. And I wanted to believe that God's goodness, He transcends that tiny little speck as well, that He loves us so much that even in that teeny tiny speck of life, that His love is here and His goodness is here. And I remember reading that chapter and thinking to myself, something shifted in me, and I thought, I want that to be my declaration for my life, that I'm confident that I'll see the goodness of God in the land of the living. I want that to be my confidence as well. And so that really transformed, I guess, my faith and took me on a journey.
After releasing this song, something that really encouraged us was, when writing a song, you put a lot of thought into the lyrics and what you're saying, and you really just want the message. And I think especially for this one, I really wanted the message to translate clearly across. And what I loved was just even seeing people comment to me about it, seeing comments on YouTube, exactly what we wanted to say about the song, that no matter what situation they're going through, even though our life can be so small in eternity, that they're just saying that they have such a faith that they will see the goodness of God in the land of the living in their life right now.
No matter what you're facing in life, we pray that these words would be an ongoing confession of faith for you as they have been for us. And that no matter what you're facing, that this song would fill you with faith, encourage you, that you would know that no matter the storm that you're facing, Jesus isn't shaken by it. He's given you all authority over the storm. His peace stands through all uncertainty, and He's with you all the way.